o'clock on this Tuesday morning, May 26th. Thank you for joining us on ARC Rochester. I'm Abby Fridman.
And I'm Dan Schrack. We've got a lot to get to this morning, but first we want to have a look at some of the news you need to know.
We've been following power outages in Ontario County this morning, mostly in Canandaigua. That's where the Van Bortle Subaru mobile weather tracker is right now. At last check, about 5,200 customers in Ontario County are in the dark. About 4,400 of them are in Canandaigua. You're looking right now at Route 332 and Airport Road. That traffic light is working, but it was out earlier. The numbers have been fluctuating all morning long. We're actually down significantly from just a couple hours ago. We've reached out to RG&E to find out about a cause and restoration time. We have not yet heard back.
We are learning new details about a major shakeup at the Greece Police Department that includes the police chief being placed on leave and a deputy chief resigning. A multi-page report compiled by New York State Police investigators in 2024 details past allegations of misconduct by a Rochester police officer against Supervisor Nazir Zelenovic, who later joined Greece Police as a deputy chief. The report also says Greece Police Chief Michael Wood vetted the allegations before hiring him and found them to be false.
Rochester police say 4 people are in custody after a strong-armed robbery near the Liberty Pole around 10:45 last night. 4 suspects were found shortly thereafter on East Avenue. At least one of them was said to be aggressive, and force was used to take him into custody. The victim was taken to the hospital with so-called non-life-threatening injuries.
The U.S. military says it's carried out what it calls self-defense strikes against Iran. Central Command says the strikes targeted Iranian boats and missile sites in an attempt to stop Tehran from placing additional mines in the Strait of Hormuz. This comes amid a fragile ceasefire agreement between the U.S. and Iran. President Trump saying he is in no rush to reach a deal.
Could the Winter Olympics make their way back to New York State? Well, in an interview with the Athletic, that is, Governor Kathy Hochul says she is pushing for the games to return to Lake Placid for the 3rd time and the first since 1980. The governor says there are meetings in place with the IOC, and venues in New York City could be used for the games. The next opening for hosting the games for Lake Placid wouldn't be until 2042.
All right, 8:02. Let's see what we've got brewing for the next 2 hours, starting with the Red Wings, getting ready to tag in some wrestling royalty. WWE Hall of Famer Kevin Nash is heading to Pro Wrestling Night at ESL Ballpark this week. We're going to learn more about the opportunities fans have to meet him and what they have planned for a very big and special night.
Then we're looking ahead to this weekend and a very fun way to shop for collectibles while helping local pets find their forever homes. Organizers with the Finger Lakes Toy and Collectors Expo will join us with a look at some of the vintage treasures, family fun, and the adoptable dogs you can expect to see. And we're going to talk about how the event supports that great cause.
And later, we are hitting all the right notes as the Eastman School of Music prepares to host the 50th Annual International Trumpet Guild Conference. This morning, we're taking a closer look at the full week of music they've got planned, and even a very special in-studio live performance from an international trumpet soloist.
All right, lots to get to this morning. First, though, let's talk about the forecast. Today, we are going to see plenty of sunshine out there and temperatures that are truly just lovely. Meteorologist Marty Snyder tracking how long we'll see those stick around. Marty?
Well, it looks like at least the next couple days we're going to see those numbers stay above average by at least a little bit. The margin is going to fade slightly over upcoming days, but still, even after the change plays out, still not that bad. Today we're starting off with a lot of sunshine, some thin cloud cover passing through, and we'll continue those thin clouds during the day today. May even see a few more of those during the afternoon, but still enough sunshine to really push temperatures along well. Currently 61 degrees, so already we're coming up off our early morning lows pretty well, and a lot of places are in that 60s trend right now, or rising up through that category. A few 50s just due south of Rochester at this point, but we're going to see these numbers increase well going forward throughout the day. About 82 for high temperature today, average high is about 73, so we're going to be on the order of about 10 degrees above average as we head through the afternoon. Down to 60 tonight, some added cloud cover tonight is going to help out with those overnight lows. 77 tomorrow, so we drop back a little bit tomorrow, lose another 10 degrees into Thursday, but still not bad even after we lose all those degrees, still at least well into the 60s with at least some sunshine. A couple different chances for a couple showers out there. First one comes in as we head very late into tomorrow, but still that front may pass by dry. And maybe the case for some of the upcoming ones as well that we'll have to monitor. But in general, a very warm day today. We pull back a little bit over upcoming days for those temperatures, but still really not too bad for a lot of these upcoming days for temperatures and for at least a little bit of sunshine for a lot of these upcoming days as well.
I see usable time every single day on the 7-day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially with the days getting longer still. It's wonderful.
I have a hard time with that because I stay up too late. It always happens to me every year on this shift.
I'm with you.
I try to work too late in the day.
I was up till 9 last night. I'm feeling it this morning. I know, but I was like with friends, and then I got home and I couldn't fall asleep right away.
See, 9, I think that was probably the second of my multiple potty breaks last night.
You'd already been in bed for 2 hours.
2.
Smart man, though.
He goes to bed at 6.
Yes.
Oh, stop it. All right. Thank you, Marty. We appreciate it.
Sure.
Let's go off the top and start with some of the things that have piqued our interest this morning. I'm going to kick things off. So there's a new trend sweeping social media, my friends. Brace yourself. It's got plastic surgeons concerned. It's called AI face. People are feeding their photos into artificial intelligence chatbots, asking to be made more attractive, and then taking those results to a surgeon's office, demanding them in real life. But many surgeons say the expectations are impossible. AI moves pixels, surgery moves tissue. Those are not the same thing. So a London surgeon reviewed an AI-generated makeover and priced everything out. It recommended more than $100,000 in work. And even then, he said it probably still wouldn't look anything like the image. But people are showing up anyways, because once you see that version of yourself, the smoother skin, the sharper jawline, the perfect symmetry, it's hard to unsee it. So I tried it myself.
Oh my God.
I fed, and we're going to show you, the photo of myself that I fed into, that's the photo.
So handsome.
Thank you. I fed that into AI, and I said, what should I fix? Well, it came back with 7 procedures.
Oh my God.
Eyelid surgery, cheek restoration, jaw contouring, ear pinning, laser resurfacing. You know, in hindsight, this morning maybe I was a little sleepy, but I'm not a fan of it now.
I think
That's the one I like more.
I think you're perfect the way you are.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, part of me understood why people act on this. I've lived with body dysmorphia my entire life. When I look in the mirror, I don't see what other people see. I see the wrinkles, I see a crooked nose, I see an ear that sticks out, I see the overweight kid that I used to be. The filter in my mind only shows the flaws. But here's what I know. Even if I fixed every single one of them, I would still not be happy. Because that's the reflection. It's not based in reality, and yours probably isn't either. The voice that tells you your arms aren't big enough when you're at the gym, or that your stomach is too large when you're at the pool, or that your face needs fixing in the mirror, that voice is not telling you the truth. And no surgeon in the world can silence that voice. The only thing that can is you deciding that it's wrong.
That was very powerful.
And I'm not to be clear, anybody who wants plastic surgery, listen, go for it. You do you.
Yeah.
You do you. There is someone who I know locally who had work done once, and then had work done again, and then had work done again, and had more work done. And this person no longer looks like the individual that I met, the individual that I knew.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can make fun of it to a point, I suppose, if you want, but my thought behind it has always been, my gosh, to need that much change, I can only imagine what they think their reflection looks like.
Yeah.
It's sad.
It is sad. Yeah.
It's sad. And we've got these kids that are bone smashing and looks maxing, and these are the ones that are going to do this.
Right. Yeah.
The kid in this story was in his early 20s. Like, what are you doing? No, your face isn't fully formed.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's sad.
It is sad. And, you know, it is crazy, like, how how that body dysmorphia like really can have an impact on somebody, and how they'll go to extreme measures to try and achieve this unattainable goal. Really and truly.
Absolutely.
When I was a kid, I never had a problem. Like I just was like, yeah, this is what I look like. No big deal. Didn't really bother me. Like college, no big deal. It wasn't until I started working in this industry, because people are horrible, that I became really self-conscious about everything. My weight, my height, my really crooked smile, my uneven face, like, and it used to bother me so much. It still kind of does, but it got to the point where I was like, I don't even want to do this job anymore because people were so vicious.
Yeah.
And that was when I was first starting in the industry. You get thick skin, but now it still sticks with you.
Oh, absolutely.
It never goes away. You know, like Bob, who lived in Burlington, Vermont. I can't remember his name. No, it actually was Robert. He wrote horrible things to me on a weekly basis. And I was like, you don't even know me.
No.
Like, why do you hate me that much,
No.
Robert?
No.
Yeah. And it stuck with me. I have no interest in knowing what AI thinks I should fix about myself.
Their looks. It's such a surface vanity thing that we all know fade unless you have a bajillion dollars and can afford, countless amounts of surgeries. It all fades. I think, personally, I like looks. I think looks are great. If you're pretty, that's wonderful. It's enjoyable to look at people who look nice. I'm okay with that. I think a personality, though, is so much better.
Yeah.
Like that's what you should strive to be a good person who makes people laugh, who is pleasant and kind and nice. That will serve you far better than your chiseled jawline for 10 years when you're 24.
Yeah.
It will.
I've never noticed the ear. I know that that's one of your big hang-ups.
Yep.
I've never noticed it.
Yep. The neck, it's crooked.
Your neck is crooked?
Neck is crooked from getting hit by a car. Yep.
That's right. I forgot about that.
All these. Roommate broke my nose. We were horsing around. It was stupid. We were in college. What are you going to do?
Okay.
But I didn't do anything, and I should have.
Yeah.
Or no, I shouldn't have. Who cares?
Well, did you get it fixed? Did you get it like set?
No.
Oh, well, you could have done that.
Yeah, but who cares?
Yeah.
Ashley is singing Christina Aguilera's "You Are Beautiful" in my ear right now.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. You good?
Yeah.
We'll move along to mine. Daniel, do you remember your high school graduation?
Yes.
Anything like notable stick out?
Not really. It was very hot that day.
Okay.
I drove my father's blue Ford pickup truck that was a piece of junk to my graduation because we had to be there early. And the cake, I remember my graduation cake. It was delightful, covered in berries.
Okay. That was a lot.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
You didn't tell you that I didn't know there was a word count.
No, I just didn't know if there was like a specific thing that stuck out. So like mine, super, super long. We had like 600 kids walking the stage. Wherever you can scroll the prompter, please. Thank you. 600 kids walking the stage, and I had to sit through it 4 times because I was in band and we had to play Pomp and Circumstance for everybody walking into the auditorium at Kleinhans in Buffalo. It took like 25 times of playing that song to get everybody filed in. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. All right, so these students at a school in Nashville had a graduation that they will certainly never forget. You think about getting ready for the ceremony, you've got the cap, the gown, and this time they needed the rain poncho and the umbrella. Some parents asking for a redo for their kids so they can walk the stage in a way that they feel is fit for the occasion. This video from Centennial High School and Franklin High School.
His head's just like this.
In Nashville. Students decked out in their caps and gowns, sitting in the pouring rain, then walking across the slippery stage, getting those soaked diplomas, and then sitting back down to finish the ceremony. The grads say the rain started pretty much as soon as the ceremony began, and it just didn't stop. Some were worried about their loved ones out in the bleachers, maybe slipping down the wet stairs. We're giving thumbs up, though, so, really not too bummed about it. Their grad photos were ruined. The football field became ridiculously soggy. And I imagine that throwing those graduation caps at the end of the ceremony was much more of like a slushy chunk than a graceful toss. Now, some parents are asking the school for a redo. The superintendent, though, doesn't really seem to be on board with that. He said the weather couldn't diminish the pride that the graduates felt, and while the rain both impacted ceremonies, it was certainly memorable, which is exactly what they wanted. He said that they knew that there could be some rain, but grads and families have shared how significant walking the stage on the football field actually is, so they decided to just keep it there. Personally, I have a hard time believing the meteorologists in Nashville didn't warn people accordingly. I guess that's none of my business, though. The school is not far at all from my parents. When I spoke to them over the weekend, they actually told me they were expecting a lot of rain that day. That being said, I've seen quite a few people making light of it on social media. Either way, it's a day to celebrate, no matter how you look at it. It took a while for everybody to dry out, but still a memorable and day worth celebrating.
Yeah, we had this discussion early this morning. I was like, what would you do? And I thought to myself, I guess you're in the moment. You're excited. You finally graduated. You're there among your peers, and I'm sure many of them are your friends. Who cares?
Yeah.
This is a great day. This is what makes the memory. Going and doing a redo. No, Mom and Dad,
I think we get relaxed.
quit hitting send on every thought that comes to your mind. We don't need those emails.
Yeah. Listen.
And the education department they're good.
Life is full of disappointments, my friends.
It is.
Like,
one thing, though, and I don't know, maybe you can answer it. I did see what I thought might have been some faculty or staff up on that stage with umbrellas.
I don't know about that. I know some students did bring umbrellas.
Okay.
Some of the students did.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, staff did too, Ashley's saying.
Oh.
But I read a couple people who said that they brought the umbrellas, but after a while they just put them down because you're blocking the view.
And like be in solidarity with your students.
Yeah.
We're all getting wet here.
Yeah.
What are
and
you gonna
did
do?
you see how hard that rain was falling?
Yeah.
An umbrella and a poncho, not going to help you.
No. It was not going. It was genuinely not going to help. And then even if you are wearing the poncho or carrying the umbrella or both, you still got to walk in that grass.
You just have to embrace it.
Yeah.
Like you think about, not that this is even remotely close, but like weather coverage when you're reporting in the field. There are so many people I know where they're like, oh, I want to go inside. It's too rainy. It's too snowy, whatever. And it's like, no, you're out there. Just embrace it. Like
that's the story.
That's
the story.
Everybody else is.
Got that right. You good?
I'm good. I'm sorry. Well, I didn't want to cut you off.
No, I know. I'm being stupid. Come on.
Okay.
We're good.
You're amazing the way you are.
Oh. Stick around. A lot more to come here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back. We're checking in with Chris Lopez. He's taking us behind the story this Tuesday morning.
And don't forget, you can watch us on the go. Join us. We're streaming live on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and on foxrochester.com. We'll be right back. Wow. Why?
So excited to be a contributor with Spectrum News, 8:21 this morning, we're learning new details about a major shakeup at the Greece Police Department that includes Police Chief Michael Wood being placed on leave and a deputy chief resigning.
They include allegations of misconduct, stalking, and creating a hostile work environment. Chris Lopez is in the newsroom for us this morning. He's breaking down some of those allegations. Chris?
Hey, good morning, guys. So this report was put together by New York State police investigators in 2024. The report goes into detail about past allegations by a retired Rochester police officer against his former supervisor. That former RPD supervisor named in this report is 51-year-old Nasser Zanelovic. Zanelovic later went on to join the Greece Police Department as a deputy chief. In the report, that former RPD officer alleges several instances of misconduct, including stalking, falsifying records, and creating a hostile work environment. The report also says Greece PD Chief Michael Wood vetted the allegations before hiring Zanelovic and found them to be false. The New York State Attorney General's office and Monroe County District Attorney's office under Sandra Dorley are also said to have declined to prosecute the case. Last week, a spokesperson for the town of Greece said Zanelovic resigned before Chief Wood was placed on leave, and that a private firm would likely conduct the investigation on the town's behalf. Greece town leaders and the New York State Police declined to comment. We have also reached out to Zanelovic, but have not heard back. Reporting in the newsroom, Chris Lopez, 13 WHAM News.
All right, Chris, thank you for that. We appreciate it.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, it's time for this morning's weather trivia.
Meteorologist Mark McLean will be with us on the other side of the break.
And the floors are uneven.
Yeah, it's the walls probably aren't plumb.
If only you were here during the
Arc After Dark, babe.
Arc After Dark.
I think we're doing great.
You could not bring that to Arc After Dark. You couldn't.
That?
Yeah.
What is that?
What you were just
That
talking
conversation.
about.
I don't know
That
what you're talking
conversation.
about.
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, meteorologist Mark McLean is back. He enjoyed the long weekend and
Together at the grill yesterday.
nice.
Early Father's Day gift, so that was good.
What'd you make?
There's no gas. So now we have to go get gas.
Okay.
Because the the old one was really falling apart. So we let it fall apart, and then we let it run out of gas. So then we didn't have gas.
But they gave you a grill.
Yeah, but it
And
doesn't come with the
yeah.
propane tank.
Okay. Are we grilling
that's
tonight?
that's like giving a kid a toy truck and no batteries.
Okay.
We'll see. It did, it did click and, you know,
Yeah.
so.
What are you making tonight, and what time should Dan and I come over?
Maybe some burgers, some dogs, you know. We went to the Red Wings game yesterday, which, by the way, was awesome. Walk-off dinger, bottom of the ninth. My son Colton called it. It was fun.
Nice.
It was fun. Weather trivia. Weather trivia. All right. Pull out your phones. 6 years ago, on this date,
Oh.
it was hot. It was hot 6 years ago. How hot did it get? Did it get up to 96?
I don't have anything.
93?
I guarantee.
90 or 87 degrees?
I was not living in this state.
This was the COVID years too, so you probably remember that, right?
What's the 26th?
Yes.
May 26th. Yeah, back in 2020. Isn't there like a picture of Dan and the floaty thing like we looked at last week?
Or
Nothing? I'll let you guys look. You guys keep scrolling.
I mean, in
there?
2018, I was in a race on May 26th.
Oh, wow.
That's not what he's asking.
I know.
Oh, look at you.
Did you win?
No. No.
Yeah, but you used to do those all the time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this has been the big story. Remember that time we had the 3-day weekend and every day it rained?
Yeah.
1.37 inches on Saturday. What a washout.
Yeah.
And then it was a 1/4 inch on Sunday, and still, even in the pre-dawn hours yesterday, we were still dealing with drizzle and rain. So, you know, this is really moving us up, and we'll take a look at it at 9 o'clock, where this ranks all time. But yeah, just a total weekend washout. Only 3 days in the last 7 have been rain-free. That was last Thursday, Friday, and of course, today it's not going to rain, thankfully. But one place this does help us, the Sneezecast. If you're suffering from symptoms, the weed count is now showing up, as is the walnut tree, the oak tree, and the birch tree. So that is one place where it helps, but a beautiful start. Check that out. Just some high clouds wisping on by. 61 degrees after our start in the low 50s this morning. The southwest breeze is going to help to warm things up. That's at 9. And the dew point's in the low 50s, so it's not one of these sweated out kind of days. It's going to be, I guess, diet summer air out there. But HD satellite. Look to the south. You see the clouds? Well, it looks like they're clouds that aren't moving down towards Binghamton, down towards Bradford on there, the little white shade. That's valley fog.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they get this a lot of these mornings, especially mid to late spring, early summertime, and that fog will gradually evaporate away as the air temperature warms up. But a lot of those river valleys to the south get that experienced dendritic fog down there. But satellite radar is quiet with high pressure here. We do have a cold front that we're tracking, and this is northwest towards Lake Superior. That's going to be shifting on through as we head towards Wednesday, but there's just not a lot of fanfare with this one. I know it's hard to believe that we're going to get maybe several days in a row that don't actually rain, but that is the case. Here comes the cold front sliding southeast, and as we head into Wednesday afternoon and evening, there it goes to the south. I'm going to be a day off this whole week, just so you know.
Okay.
Like I'm already mentally I'm thinking this is Tuesday. I mean, Monday into Tuesday, the 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
So I think I just said heading into Thursday, but no, it's Wednesday tomorrow. Trending cooler. It's on the way down with that cold front going through upper 70s. Tomorrow, upper 60s for Thursday. The average is actually up to 73 degrees, so maybe you have a touch of air conditioning today, but that cold front should keep it on the cool side for the rest of the week. There's your sunshine from the 60s to the low 80s. And that southwest breeze should even keep areas close to the lake mild. We'll get back to about 60 during the overnight. Clouds on the increase. Mild night tonight, southwest wind 7 to 15. And our extended forecast has cooler temps again as we head into the weekend. Dan's laughing at something. We'll find out.
No.
Partly sunny, mid-60s on Saturday, upper 60s on Sunday, near 70 on Monday. We've got some weather video, too, coming up at 9 o'clock that may help you remember for the weather trivia. Couldn't actually show it right now because it's got thermometer, temperatures, kind of give it away.
Got to be edited.
Yeah, well, we won't edit. We'll just run it next time. We'll do the trivia.
I see.
Okay.
Get
Got
the
it.
answer and run it.
What are you laughing at?
I can tell you, but I can't tell you here.
Okay. We need some help out in the garden. How about tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Did you see all the soil stacked out there?
Sure did.
Yeah. Looks like a lot of work, doesn't it?
Not gonna lie. Pulled in Monday morning. The little devil on my left shoulder said, "Go take a bag. You need it." I didn't. It's still sitting out. I was going to say, I need more soil at home.
I can grab one for you today. I'm going to be at the garden factory.
Are you?
Ooh.
Perfect.
Okay.
Please and thank you.
Shoot our
I have a
garden
list.
segment Tuesdays. Yep.
Because I've got all of those seedlings that I need to get potted up.
Ooh. Yeah, those are ready. Well, is the tray ready to transport?
Oh, is it ever? Is it ever? I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Are
I'm giving you.
the raised beds in?
Yes.
They are.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, then, do you have anything in the raised beds?
Yeah. Like I have some herbs.
Okay,
and
well,
tomatoes.
you're going to have more than that, my friend. I need that soil, though.
Okay. We might need another
Need the good
raised
stuff.
bed. Honey, if you're watching, we need another raised bed.
Sorry.
Sorry.
He was out working yesterday,
Yeah.
getting it done.
Yeah?
Yep.
It's hard. You know, the neighbors are like all on top of it. It's, you know,
Gotta-
it's kind of like
Trying to keep it up with the Joneses.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, there's a lot of pressure. And then Mark's over there and he's harassing him and he like can't get the work done. And it's a whole
Taking the
thing.
walk. Yep.
Yeah, taking the walk. No, that was a targeted walk. You did that on purpose. I'm sure of it.
Stop. We're going to get in trouble
Right.
again. We let our guard down.
Right. We
Have you
love
heard from people? Are they saying that we're
nicer to you?
No, I haven't heard any comments.
okay? Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Do some.
The last one I had was, you got your work cut out for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who was that?
That was when I was getting plants.
Okay.
It's fine. Thanks, Mark.
Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more to come here on ARC Rochester.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Good Tuesday morning. Thanks so much for sticking with us here on ARC Rochester. We want to take you behind the story this morning as the government is ramping up efforts to keep the Ebola virus out of the U.S.
Yeah, Atra El Nashar has the latest on this outbreak.
all hands really are on deck.
At the State Department in Washington, D.C., officials are playing an essential role in shielding Americans from a rapidly spreading Ebola outbreak thousands of miles away.
We are right now trying to control it.
With no treatment or vaccine available, this specific type of Ebola, the Bundibugyo strain, is believed to have killed at least 220 people in Central Africa.
A lot of the numbers you're seeing and the rapid rise of the numbers is because it went undetected and underreported for probably 3 or 4 weeks.
The World Health Organization upgrading the Ebola risk level in the Democratic Republic of Congo to very high as the country experiences more than 900 suspected cases.
We are still on the peak of this outbreak.
In addition to the Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda, the Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention now says these 11 countries are also at risk of an outbreak. The U.S. surging resources to the region.
We have mobilized over $23 million to the DRC, Uganda, also to South Sudan. These funds are to support monitoring, detection, response efforts.
The first known American tested positive for Ebola about a week ago, Dr. Peter Stafford. The medical missionary was exposed while treating patients at a Congolese hospital where he's worked since 2023. Stafford was flown to Germany for treatment.
Should any American who gets sick with this, are they expected to go to Germany as well? As the United States going to let them in to be treated?
I think this is on a case-by-case basis. We're really looking at what makes the most sense for that individual person.
Non-U.S. citizens who've been to the Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, or South Sudan in the past 21 days will not be allowed entry into the United States. Americans who've been there must enter through one of 3 airports for screening: Washington Dulles, Hartfield-Jackson in Atlanta, and George Bush Intercontinental in Houston. In Washington, I'm Atra El-Nashar reporting.
8:37, don't go far. We've got a lot more to come here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we're taking a closer look at our morning habits and how they are key to starting the day with more energy, focus, and a positive mindset.
Don't forget, you can watch us on the go. Join us. We're streaming live on the 13 WAN YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. We'll be right back. Hey,
Good morning, Ramon.
Hey, good morning. How are you? Good to be here.
Very well, thank you. Very
8:41, welcome back. Something we know very well. How you start the morning can set the tone for the rest of the day. And by building a few simple habits into your routine, it can make a big difference in energy, focus, and overall mindset.
Yeah, joining us this morning is motivational speaker, entrepreneur, and unapologetically positive host, Ramon Ray, to talk about the power of a strong morning routine. Ramon, thank you so much for joining us. And listen, I'll be up front with you. This morning was not off to a great start for me. It took me a minute once I got to work to really get into it. And then at one point, producer Ashley, who I know you're in communication with, she told me that I needed to do a little bit of Zen meditation, and we did some deep breathing exercises at my desk this morning because things weren't great. So sorry. Hello, how are you?
Hey, dude, I love that introduction, and the vulnerability is good, isn't it? I mean, listen, we all don't wake up cheerful and excited, but it is a choice which you both model here every single morning to thousands and thousands of people. So I think, listen, it's not easy. We all wake up different. We all have different struggles in life. My wife has different illnesses in her body, but we choose to wake up and show up for the people who need us. So I think that's the big operable word, is it's a choice. And if we don't do it, who else is going to do it? If we don't say, hey, I can have a better destiny today for those who may need it for me, besides myself even, what are we going to do? So good for you for waking up.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's the least I can do.
You know, you and I are morning people. I like the mornings.
Yes.
You like the mornings.
Yes.
I have no problem waking up early, but there are quite a few people I know who hate getting up in the morning. They would sleep till noon if they could. What kind of suggestions do you have for those folks who they have to wake up early, but they just are really upset about it?
And I like that, how you said they have to, because some people may not have to, they retire, whatever it is. But here's a few things I would say. And I love the question, what do you do if you really don't want to wake up in the morning, but you have to? I think number one is, what are you doing the night before? That's important. Are you watching movies late, on a game, doing something, whatever you're doing? What are you doing the night before? That's one. Number two, if what you're doing the night before is more so not in the way that you can choose to do it, then you explain to those around you, I do this. My wife knows, hey, Ramon's an early riser. He needs to get in bed around 11-ish, give or take. He can't hang till 3 a.m. if he wants to wake up at 4:45. So that's number two. Educate the people around you. Number three, sometimes you just have to suck it up and realize my body is not an early morning body, but I can start to train it and develop it for it. NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, I'm not that, but there's ways that you can train your mind and train your body to react the way you want it. That's how you do it. And I think four, I'll add, is morning disciplines. When you wake up, what do you do? What's on your dresser? What's not on your dresser? What are you eating? What aren't you eating? Those are four things you can do when you don't really want to wake up early in the morning, but you got to do it. That's how you can do it.
That sounds like you're setting yourself up for success when you've planned. You've got the routine down. We've ironed there's not a whole lot of decision making happening because you've made those choices to make it as stress-free as possible.
Yeah. And you think of the high-level executives, that we see on the covers of magazines and newspapers, this show and et cetera, we see people there. Many reasons they do it, I've researched that, you probably have seen it as well, is to lower decision-making. The billionaires and billionaires of today, they're like, the least thing I want to do is worry about them having a white or beige shirt on like I did today. I put this little jacket on for y'all. So my point being is that, yes, decision-making. So again, to recap that, because I think it's important, what are you doing the night before? That's a choice. But then what are you doing the day after? Like when you wake up, that is a choice. And if you arc your body towards that, which arc your mind towards that as well, your mornings will be better. They may not be perfect because I'm dialed in genetically, how my body's built, how my mind's built. I'm a morning person. But for those who it may not be for you, you can program your body, program your mind. This is how we'll wake up. And I must say as well, you can get used to anything. Our bodies are made to be very resilient and elastic. So maybe the first few months, the first 2 months, whatever it may be for you, it's a bit difficult. But the more and more you do it with practice, you can learn a new habit. And then after the habits form, guess what? You'll begin to like it.
When it comes to forming habits, at least for me, I'm really good for like a week, 2 weeks. And they say it, like, what is it? It takes 2
21
weeks,
days or something?
to form a habit. And I always just kind of fall off the wagon, like a little bit. Some of those like key elements will stick and then others just kind of fall by the wayside. What do you think is the biggest piece of advice for sticking with a habit?
Yeah. Here's a few things I can say. This may help yourself. Here's a few things I would say is A, challenge all of us in this who say, hey, listen, I've tried this for a while, but it's still not sticking. A, what's the intensity of what you're doing new? What's the intensity of it? Number two, maybe it needs to be a bit longer for you. Number three, pulling it a bit of Simon Sinek. What's the why? You know, is the why strong enough to do it? I practiced playing piano. I've been playing piano for 40 years, but I wanted to get better. So I took piano lessons, similar to what you just said. After about 2 weeks, I stopped. But you know what I realized? I really don't want to be a better piano player. I'm not on the piano playing. I don't even like piano playing. And I'm happy with that. So I think that, yes, sometimes you got to do a bit longer, a bit stronger, more intense. But some things you may say, it's just not for me. I don't want to go fly fishing. I don't want to learn piano. I don't want to learn tennis. Do something else. No problem at all.
Ramon, I really like number three, the why. But when you said that, it was just like I'm now going through the Rolodex of my daily routine and trying to answer that question for all of these things. And there are some things in there that I guess there is no good reason why for this. So why am I wasting my time and letting it stress me out?
Like, you know what? We'll talk during the break because now I want to know, because I think I know the majority of what you do on a day-to-day basis. So I'm curious to know some of those things that you want.
We'll keep that between us. But that why is very interesting. If you can't find the purpose, if you can't find the answer to that question, is that something that maybe I don't need this?
Yeah, correct.
It's not serving me.
Correct. That's what it is. Is this serving me or serving those around me? That's one. And I'll add one more dimension to it. Seth Godin taught me this, is that am I measuring myself to the right rubric? An eagle was not meant to peck on trees, whatever. You know, a beaver was not meant to fly. So my point is it serving me or those around me? And number two, is this what I'm meant to do? Not trying to get all zen here, but part of it, maybe we need to pause, slow down and realize, is this what I'm meant to do? Why am I doing it? And when you get clarity is everything. When you get clarity on those two answers, now you can start to live a better life. And as we're talking about today in particular, now maybe your mornings can be just a bit better because you know why you're doing it. I know why I'm waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning, 4:45 in the morning. That's when my body's tuned, and I love the morning. But 11 p.m., this dude right here, he's laying down out for the count for about 4 to 5 hours.
I'm going to send you a list after the show and just allow you to make the decisions for me. You can say, get rid of this, and you might be happier. Ramon Ray, thank you so much for your time this morning, my friend. Always a pleasure.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
When ARC Rochester returns, Chris Lopez will join us once again. He's taking us behind the story, breaking down allegations involving the Greece Police Department.
We are back right after this. No, couldn't do that. Could not do that.
Welcome back. We're continuing to follow those new details about a major shakeup within the Greece Police Department. This includes Police Chief Michael Wood being placed on leave and a deputy chief resigning.
Yeah, they include allegations of misconduct, stalking, and creating a hostile work environment. Chris Lopez is in the newsroom this morning breaking down the allegations. Chris?
Hey, good morning, guys. So this report was put together by a New York State police investigator back in 2024. The report goes into detail about past allegations by a retired Rochester police officer against his former supervisor. That supervisor named in the report is 51-year-old Nasser Zanelovic. Zanelovic later went on to join the Greece Police Department as a deputy chief. Now, in that report, that former RPD officer alleges several instances of misconduct, including stalking, falsifying records, and creating a hostile work environment. The report also says Greece PD Chief Michael Wood vetted the allegations before hiring Zanelovic and found them to be false. The New York State Attorney General's office and Monroe County District Attorney's office under Sandra Dorley are also said to have declined to prosecute the case. Now, last week, a spokesperson for the town of Greece said Zanelovic resigned before Chief Wood was placed on leave and that a private firm would likely conduct the investigation on the town's behalf. Greece town leaders and the New York State Police declined to comment, and we have reached out to Zanelovic but have not heard back. Reporting in the newsroom, Chris Lopez, 13 WHAM News.
All right, Chris, thank you.
We have much more to get to here on ARC Rochester as we continue into the 9 o'clock hour.
We're back on the other side of the break.
Amazing America 250 is sponsored by Balance of Nature.
The Arlington Ladies are a group of volunteers who attend funeral services at Arlington National Cemetery to ensure that no soldier, sailor, airman, or Coast Guardsman is buried alone. 639 acres of rolling green hills, dotted with trees old enough to predate the first burials. White marble headstones arranged in orderly rows as far as the eye can see. Our nation's most hallowed burial ground, Arlington National Cemetery, serves as the final resting place for members of all branches of the U.S. Armed Forces.
Every day and every service at Arlington is different.
Ensuring that no service member is buried alone, the Arlington Ladies.
We're attending the last formal military service or ceremony for a veteran being interred and honored.
It's a tradition that has been upheld since 1948, when the wife of the Chief of Staff of the Air Force observed that many funerals at the cemetery only had a military chaplain present. She asked friends to start attending services, which turned into the Officers' Wives Club. Now, 78 years later, each branch of the military has what are now called Arlington Ladies.
We render honors alongside the honor guard at different points during the service, the playing of taps and the folding of the flag. And we are taught that we are not there to mourn. We are there to remember, honor, and respect the memory of their loved one.
At each funeral, the Arlington Ladies present a personal letter of condolence to the veteran's next of kin, as well as cards from the military service chief and spouse on behalf of the service family.
We don't just write random personal cards, we actually do as much research as possible. So by the time we actually get to the service, you feel like you have a connection with them because you do know about them.
Arlington National Cemetery conducts between 24 and 27 funeral services each weekday. Rain or shine, in the snow or blistering heat, on average, an Arlington Lady volunteer will attend several funerals a day, dozens each week, to never miss a final salute. The criteria to become an Arlington Lady is different for each military branch, but each lady has some connection to the respective service, whether as a current or former military member or a spouse. For Amazing America, I'm Taylor Murray with the National News Desk.
Amazing America 250 is sponsored by Balance of Nature, the phytonutrition company.
don't think it was bad.
I can't remember.
We're talking about dream analysis.
Yeah.
Good morning. Thanks so much for sticking with us. This Tuesday, May 26th, we never let a Tuesday win.
Nope.
Abby Fridman, Dan Schrack, Mark McLean.
Actually, we were talking about newsmares.
We were.
Those are real.
Those are nightmares about this industry. You wake up and you're on TV without clothes.
Exactly. You forgot your suit, or you can't make your shift, your scheduled shift, and it's like 4:58, and you're supposed to be on the air at 5, and you're like
your
sitting in
package
your
isn't
driveway.
cut.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah. It's not great.
No.
It's not great. But you know what is great? Having a nice summer-like day out there with temperatures in the low 80s.
It is.
You know, I'm really going to miss the rain, though.
Just
kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say.
It's been terrible.
You had a swimming pool in your backyard all spring.
It actually, before this last episode, we call them episodes now, of rainfall, okay? The water had stopped standing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was dry enough that you could actually walk without leaving an imprint.
Oh, wow.
And then we had actually in Spencerport, we had 1.75 inches of rain on Saturday. It was an epic washout, 2 inches for the weekend, and now all of a sudden, we're chartering boat rides in the back again, It's a new form of transportation in the swale in our backyard. Only goes one way, though.
Yeah.
It's tough to go upstream. 90 degree, no, I'm not going to give it away.
I feel like you did.
I feel like you might have just done it.
I know. No, weather, that's not going to help you, by the way. Weather trivia. How hot did it get 6 years ago today? May 26, 90, 96, 93, or 87? Here we go. Sarah's got C. You can look back through your memories on the phone. Sometimes you had an activity or
Which
something.
one was 93?
Charlene, Tom, Tim, Janet, and Reno all have A. We have Paul with A.
Janet and Reno.
Lima.
Janet Reno.
Yeah, I get it. Lima, Pumpkin, Laura, and Allison A, E and D, Florence C. Sandra, David, and Barbara have A. Cassandra has D. Cheryl and Yvonne have C this morning. We've got Stephen, Rod, Debbie, and Ron with A. Louis has C. Shelley has B this morning. Next page, we've got Kyla A, Greg A. It should be called Mark Rochester. Richard and Eva have A. No, I think that we have a small but measured amount of Mark in ARC, and I don't know if we need any more. Lisa and her dad.
I've heard that you are the archiest meteorologist.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Frank has C. Mary Pat, Frank's wife, has A, as does Kevin. Colleen, Kevin's wife, has B. David has D. Judy, David's wife, has C this morning. And the pages go on and on. No, that was the last one. Okay.
I'm going A. I'm going
A?
93.
I'm kind of on board with you for 93.
I don't think you would have had that in the mountains, though,
No.
where you were at the time.
It was warm.
It was warm.
From my pictures, yes,
Yeah,
it was warm.
It was warm. But you're right, 93 degrees. How about that? Not only was it 93, but get this at the bottom here. Only 2 days in the history of May have ever been warmer than that. Okay? Yeah.
What day of the week was this?
I'm not sure. That was the bank thermometer down on State Street there. I've done some weather stand-ups there during, some of our not so great winter weather, and it's got, you got the time and the temperature, which is kind of fun to look at. But yeah, things are flowing along there in the Genesee, and there you go, 90 degrees. How about that?
I like it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yep.
Decent amount of heat, but probably not the same amount of humidity as you get during the summertime. Whoo!
Oh,
Wait,
on
what are we
on the
looking
lawn
at?
tractor. Look closely.
so cute.
Oh, little owl.
A little barn owl, little guy, something.
Very cute.
Happy to say, hey, check this out. When's the last time this happened?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, right?
Yeah. All spring?
Yeah. It's been a rainy spring. Check this out. Since March 1st, we're locked in, by the way, too, because we're not getting any more significant rain. So we're locked into third at this point. 2017. Wow. Said, hold my rain to the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yep. 14.71. And I do believe that was the rainiest. But started out cool. A few spots in the upper 40s, south, mid-50s off to the west towards Batavia. Rochester was at 53. And that sunshine is bringing us back. 64 now. southwest at 10 and looking pretty good. We've got the sun here, and I was showing you some of that fog to the south already starting to burn off. As you can see, evaporative processes taking place down to the south. The satellite radar has high pressure over us, and that's a very weak cold front back to the northwest. You'll feel the temperature difference heading into Wednesday, but I don't think we're going to see a real sensible change to the overall weather. That's something that you can feel outside. Temps in the 80s, even for the lakeshore. Tonight, we're only going to drop back to the low 60s thanks to some of this extra cloud cover that moves on through. And for tomorrow, you see we're back in the 70s. So, you know, it's lining up for some pretty nice weather. It'll be nice to get out there and cut the grass because it is getting long. But that cool front does have a little bit of an impact. It's back to the 60s for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's going to take us from the 70s and 80s and drop us back. But the hour-by-hour forecast, check out two things right there. Do the quick math in your head. 5:38 sunrise, 8:38 sunset, which means that we have how many hours of potential visible day length?
15.
15. Against how many hours of darkness?
Well, I mean, 9.
Okay. I just wanted to check.
What is it like opposite end of the calendar? Opposite
Like
side of the
December?
calendar. Yeah.
8 hours and 59 minutes it gets down to.
Wow.
And that's if you have the sun on that day, because that time of the year, we average 70% cloud cover. Not great.
Soak it up while you can, my friends.
That's it. Okay, the extended forecast, like to see those icons, right? Back to 70 by Monday, and it'll be seasonable to start off next week. You know, it is a little bit cool. That's been the trend this spring. We get a couple of warm days, and it kind of cools off. But the other trend that we're kind of getting away from is that near daily rainfall. We really need some dry time. I'm talking to some farmers over the weekend, and some of them are still in the lower spots, still looking at a week out. If this forecast holds, we think it will, okay, it's getting late. Yeah, for some stuff, you know, and I talked to some that already had some corn in, but you know, they can use some dry weather.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Get that corn going. Knee high by the 4th of July.
Yep, got to have it. And maybe we'll start ours tomorrow. I'm trying to figure this out. You know, the nuts and bolts of getting everybody out there, getting a wheelbarrow here. We got to dig out all the old soil, get the new stuff ready to go, which is sitting there, then have some fun. It's a dirty job.
It is.
Listen, I think, you know, if you like offer some kind of incentive, people would help out.
We need some incentiviz. Say that word. Incentivization.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, we do. What do we want? I mean, I know what I want. Money.
Yeah. That
is the biggest motivator in my life, my friend. Cold, hard cash.
Well, how about cold beverage after you work hard?
Not going to do it.
No.
Not going to do it.
Not going to make him happy. He was talking about it earlier. It's not making him happy.
I can go and buy that with the cash.
Okay. Yeah. You can't buy happiness.
I'd like to try. Give me the money.
Smart.
I'll be the judge.
We have much more to get to here on Arc Rochester. When we come back, we're looking ahead to a special game planned for the Rochester Red Wings.
Yeah, and don't forget, you can take us on the go wherever you are. Arc Rochester is streaming live right now on the 13 Wham YouTube channel and foxrochester.com. Stick around. We're back after this.
Hey, Abby.
John, nice to meet you.
We were here for Napoleon Day last year.
Give me 1 second. Oh, okay.
Okay, when are we on camera? Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Later this week, the Rochester Red Wings are combining baseball diamonds with a wrestling ring for Pro Wrestling Night this Thursday at ESL Ballpark.
Fans of both sports can take part in photo ops and a pregame interview with two-time WWE Hall of Famer Kevin Nash. We have a message from Nash right here for you.
Hey Red Wings fans, this is Kevin Nash. Come out to the ESL Ballpark on Thursday, May 28th for a salute to pro wrestling. I'll be there. I hope you will too.
Wings World Order for life.
And it seems the Red Wings are into the pro wrestling spirit, but turning on each other. Take a look at this video we've obtained from GM Dan Mason and mascot Spikes. Heartless. He's heartless.
This is wild.
What did he do to Spikes?
I don't know, man. All right, so we're breaking it all down now with the hosts of Pro Wrestling Night at the Ballpark. We have Grant Anderson and Upstate Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer J.C. Money. Good morning to both of you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
The maniacal Mr. McMace.
I mean, wild stuff.
We've got to ask, is Spikes okay?
Spikes is okay. He made a full recovery. He was at the game yesterday, and we'll see what happens this Thursday night at the ballpark.
Well, let's dive into it because it seems like there's a lot of fandemonium around this and about bringing pro wrestling to ESL Ballpark. So what can fans expect?
Well, we've done this a few times in the past few years. It's great to bring something that's not baseball related. That's why we have a Batman night, a Salute to the Office, our Napoleon Dynamite night, and our Salute to Pro Wrestling Night works the same way. We'd like to bring people who might not be baseball fans to the ballpark, pop culture or Comic-Con kind of fans, to meet Kevin Nash and enjoy the wrestling-themed promotions, and maybe they'll come back to another Red Wings game later this season.
You know, we've done a couple wrestling stories here on our show, and every time I see it, I'm like, what is going on? Like, there's the chair, and there are, like, the outfits, and for somebody who's, like, a novice at all of this, like, give us the overall feeling when you go to a wrestling match or wrestling night?
Well, when performing, it's in front of an audience. The energy that the audience brings is something that is indescribable. And if you're not in that position, it's hard really to explain the adrenaline rush that you feel when you walk out and you know you have the crowd in the palm of your hands and you're telling a story, whatever that story is in the ring. It's very much a physical form of theater art. And when you know you have the crowd kind of behind you, whether you're the protagonist or the antagonist, and you know that something you've done elicits a reaction, an emotional reaction out of that crowd, that's something that, you know, even at 45 years old saying, I'm done, I'm not wrestling again, there's always room for one more.
It really is a show and an experience that you are bringing this audience along for the ride with you. I imagine the fan base, they follow these things. They show up. They drive distances to see these shows.
I have had folks drive from as far as Albany and Vermont to come to Rochester to watch me wrestle. In 2018, when we had a pro wrestling night, as a matter of fact, I was involved in an angle kind of with Spikes, initially throwing him into the infield, which was not planned, by the way, and it was very interesting. Spikes came back and, of course, beat up the bad guy, J.C. Money, and the crowd went home happy. But I had some fans from the Albany area that drove there specifically because, number one, it was pro wrestling night, and number two, the opportunity to see me get tossed around by a big bird is, you know, that was hard to pass up.
Not one
for
to
that.
miss.
Really?
That's right, exactly. The bird and I are good friends now, by the way.
Okay, good. Hey,
as long as you've cleared things up.
Yeah. It seemed like you wanted to add something.
Yeah, I'm just saying that this Thursday night, the fans can expect to meet Kevin Nash before the game, wrestling-themed promotions. Mr. McMace will be there, and there may be some sort of altercation that takes place during the game. We never know what's going to happen on Salute to Pro Wrestling Night at the ballpark.
I will say this. I am ready in case if somebody gets out of hand. I can still go with the best of them.
Is Mitzi in attendance?
Mitzi will be there as well, of course. Yes.
Okay. And
yeah.
Is she?
She will not be wrestling.
Okay. Listen, we just got to protect the people we love.
Yes,
right?
indeed.
That's what we're supposed to do. For someone who may be on the fence, why show up to an event like this?
Well, one reason is the Red Wings are hot. We've won 9 straight games. We sent a crowd of 10,000 home happy yesterday with a walk-off home run. So the Wings are playing their best baseball of the season. The chance to just come out to beautiful ESL ballpark with family and friends. But there'll be some twists and turns in pro wrestling style swerves, I think we could say.
Yes, I would agree.
There'll be people wearing wrestling shirts. They'll dress as their favorite wrestlers. They'll have a chance to be part of promotions if they're dressed like their favorite wrestlers. And that's all on top of a 9-inning baseball game with a hometown team.
Wow.
Can you talk about that belt?
This belt, this is the Rochester Championship belt. It's a custom belt I had made. I was originally going to be bringing it out several years ago as part of my I'm better than everybody angle. As you can see here, yes. But it's a tribute to Rochester. My character name, besides JC Money, is Mr. Rochester JC Money. And there's a long story behind that, but we don't have enough time. But as kind of a symbolic to that was the creation of this belt. And I have my character symbol, which is a playful ripoff of Superman. The Amerks, of course, the Red Wings. Another logo of my ventures, and then, of course, the city of Rochester. So I bring this guy out every now and then just to remind everybody who Mr. Rochester really is. You may or may not see this on Thursday.
Okay.
You will.
We will.
You will. You will. I'm bringing this guy.
Don't mess with him, because you're not getting it.
No, you're
not getting the belt.
Did you sense a change in his tone of voice there?
Yeah.
Did you feel threatened in any way?
Maybe a little.
Yeah, it's all right.
Maybe a little.
It's all just voice.
Okay.
I can't walk anymore. I'm kidding.
Thank you both so much for
Thank you
coming
for having
in.
us.
Somebody wants to go. Do we just get tickets at the gate?
Sure. The ticket office opens at 10 o'clock, 423 Wing, and RedWingsBaseball.com. You can order tickets online anytime.
Very good.
Perfect.
Thank you both.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Time right now, 9:20. When we come back, we're hitting the lanes and getting ready for the PWBA Summer Series.
We'll tell you more on the other side of the break.
Welcome back. Some of the best women bowlers in the world are rolling into Rochester this week for the PWBA Summer Series at ABC Gates Bowl.
Yeah, the 6-day event features 3 major tournaments with top talent from around the world competing right here in the Flower City. For more on the upcoming tournaments, we are joined now by some of the sport's standout stars. We've got 2024 Crystal Elliott, Nora Johansson, and Peppy Consteri. Thank you so much for waking up bright and early and speaking with us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having us this morning.
Absolutely. Okay, so my first question is, how does it feel knowing that, you're coming to Rochester? You're coming to the Flower City?
Well, actually, so we came here last year as well. And the host center, ABC Gates, is probably one of the most accommodating centers that we've been in. I know next year we'll also be here for the U.S. Open. So we're just happy to be back in Rochester and eat the good food that they have.
Oh, yeah.
We like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Curious to know any of you can answer, or all of you can answer, how you got started with competitive bowling.
Oh, so I actually got into competitive bowling because I wanted to be different from everyone else. And so I wanted people to remember me for something. And so bowling was that something. And now here we are getting to travel internationally and getting to do some pretty cool things. I mean, my roommates here aren't even from the United States. So, I've gotten to meet some pretty cool people along the way.
Okay, and I would like to know the answer from the 2 others there. Because, I bowled as a child growing up.
Yeah.
Abby did. And listen, I knew from day one, this isn't it. Like, I'm not going pro here,
Yeah, for me, bowling has come through family. My dad used to bowl as well, and my dad's dad used to bowl, so it's pretty much in the family. I've started to bowl whenever I was able to walk, and somehow the ball just stuck to my hand, and here we are in the United States bowling for professional tours, so I guess it's taken so far.
Yeah. Oh, so do you want to add anything to that?
No.
Okay. All right, great.
Here we are.
So let's talk a little bit about what you're going to experience while you're here in Rochester. Obviously, not your first time in the area, but what does this series look like for you?
So it'll be a week of competition, but 3 major tournaments. So this is one of the unique weeks that we give away 3 national titles. And so this is an opportunity for everyone to come out and just see us on multiple occasions. This is probably the event that you'll see more than just professionals out here. You'll just see people coming out here to even give it a try and just see what it's like competing out on the professional realm of professional bowling. At the end of the day, this is the event that we're going to draw a lot of attraction here. You're going to see locals, you're going to see internationals, you're going to see just others from across the United States. And so this event here is really special because, not any other tournament or not any other week a part of the women's tour do you get to bowl for 3 titles.
Hey, let me ask, how do you prepare for something like this? Because you're athletes, and with any athlete, you take some time off, you give yourself 2-week break because you need to relax, you need to rest your body, things like that. You're going to come back, you got to warm up, your game's going to be off slightly, you got to get back to where you were. But you can't go out to the backyard and toss a ball around. You can't go play basketball in the driveway at home. You've got to actually go to a bowling alley. So how frequently are you there?
I think it really just depends on the person and what they feel that they need to work on. So when you get to the level of a professional bowler, you're going to practice just to get the confidence in it. You're going to practice to just maybe learn just a little bit more about your equipment, or you just may be going just because you want to get out of the house. Like, it is your escape from reality. And so I think every every person has their reasons as to why they go to the bowling center. And I mean, it really just dictates based off of who you are as an athlete. I mean, Nora here is the first two-handed female out on the women's tour. So she's making history, but I mean, her regiment's going to be different compared to mine and Pepe's because we are one-handers.
Wow.
That's
this
incredible.
is so cool.
Yeah.
All right, someone wants to attend. Do we need to get tickets? What do we do?
Well, you need to go to ABC Gates. I'm not sure if there are tickets.
There are for daily passes and the week passes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Daily and weekly passes. So if you want to come in just for a day, then you can more than welcome just do that. But if you want the week pass, you are also more than welcome to come in and watch us for the entire week. I mean, you're watching the best women bowlers in the world here.
Very good.
Love it.
Thank you all so much for your time today. We appreciate it. Best of luck. And for you at home, we'll post all the event information over on foxrochester.com.
Stick around. A lot more to come here on Arc Rochester.
We'll be right back. Good Tuesday morning. Thanks so much for sticking with us on Arc Rochester. The Finger Lakes Toy and Collectors Expo is making a return for its second year. Visitors can not only shop around for collectibles, but also give a home to a dog.
I
mean,
think
come
these two
on
have found
now.
homes. The event supporting the Humane Society of Wayne County, and here to talk more about it, co-organizers of the event, Joe Navarra and board member Damian Costanza, and some adorable pups.
So sweet. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in today, and thank you for bringing these friends with you as well.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so we introduced you. If you don't mind, introduce the folks at home to... Thank you to these sweet little angels.
This is Ruby and Rowan. They are approximately 6 weeks old, and they are a mixture of doodles, like a doodle. There's a doodle in there.
Okay.
And that's what they are. And Astrid has already made herself at home here. And,
all right, Astrid.
And that's what we have for you today.
Listen, if I could hold her, I'd be holding her too, because she is just as sweet, but she's not as little.
And can I count on you guys to say that we have 2 less dogs available for adoption at this event?
You very well
they're going home.
very,
That's my
well
microphone.
may. I can't think of 2 better things to sell an event than toys and dogs. That's a great combination. Who would not want to show up to an event like that?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, we started this endeavor last year, my business partner, John Hoff, and I. And basically what we did last year, we donated to the Palmyra Macedon Food Pantry with the admissions going to them. So this year, we thought what better local charity to give to than the Humane Society of Wayne County. Absolutely. So, yeah, absolutely. And then, yeah, you could just come, shop around, look for some toys, collectibles, and what have you. And possibly these and some other dogs and some cats will be available on site to take a look this Saturday.
Oh, wow. Toy Expo. Tell us a little bit about that. Are we looking for new toys, older toys, a little bit of everything?
It'll be a little bit of everything. We'll have new toys, old toys, die-cast vehicles, figures, whatnot. But we have a little bit of other types of things, too. There'll be people there with coins, some stamps, comic books, and those type of collectibles as well. So we try to bring a wide variety of vendors to the event.
And I have to imagine for a lot of these dogs, this is some of their first interactions with potential owners, correct?
That's really true, and that's one of the most important things that we love about events like this, because we get to bring our dogs out, and every moment that you have where someone new meets your dog, that's a great moment for the development of the dog. Yeah. So we love it. So we're hopeful that there will be a lot of kids, a lot of noise, and that it will be an environment that maybe somebody will find somebody they love and bring them home.
And they are just so mushy and squishy.
They really are.
Adorable.
So
there's so much extra skin here.
That's kind of a weird thing to say. But
I have that as well. And less furry, but I'm Italian, so very little less fur.
Same here, Damien.
Yeah, stand up there as well?
No.
Oh, man.
This is really, like you said, a really good,
combination.
A good combination.
It genuinely is.
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody's sitting at home, and we love the idea of puppies, and we love the idea of toys and potentially collector's items out there. They want to attend the event. How do they just show up? Do we have to get tickets? Do we need to reach out?
Basically, all you do is show up Saturday morning at the Palmyra Community Center, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And you just show up. It's a $3 admission fee. All the proceeds go to the shelter. And if you bring in an item for the shelter, dog food, cat food, something, a new or gently used blanket, your admission fee will be waived.
Oh, wow.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for coming in today. We appreciate it. Thank you for the puppies. They're going home with us. And we'll post all the information for you over on foxrochester.com.
Don't go far. We have a lot more coming here on ARC Rochester, including when we come back, we are taking a look at some of the stories that have people talking this Tuesday morning. Say bye. Bye. Say see you this weekend.
We're streaming on
bye.
the YouTube channel at Fox Rochester.
We'll see ya.
We'll be right back. right, time to see what's trending, and we're starting with some big news from the New York State Department of Health.
We are. For the first time in 50 years, the department announced that people can now eat fish from the lower Hudson River.
But would you want to?
Nope.
The Hudson, for years, has been compared to an open-air sewer, contaminated not only by runoff and sewage from New York City, but also over 1 million pounds of a forever chemical released for decades from 2 General Electric plants upstream.
However, according to health officials, that's now beginning to change, thanks to years of cleanup efforts.
According to one of the state's top fish experts, the reason for the change is lower levels of toxic chemicals known as PCBs.
The general population can now eat up to 4 seafood meals a month. You can only have 4. You have 5, you're putting your health at risk.
Dangerous.
Yeah, no. But you can eat 4 meals from the Hudson.
Yeah, the lower portion.
Lower portion of the Hudson, not upstream.
Correct. Health officials, however, did issue a recommendation not to eat the carp or the smallmouth bass.
For some, the thought of eating anything that came from the Hudson River is enough to make them sick.
Yeah, a lot of people online commenting saying they won't eat the fish in fear that they'll grow an extra arm or develop a third eye.
I mean, you cannot blame them. Health officials urge that is, though, not the case, and advise anyone fearful of eating the fish to remove the skin and fat as an extra preventative measure.
There are many fishermen who are sharing their thoughts, saying they feel very comfortable eating the fish in the Hudson and that they've never had any issue in the past. Yeah, because they're fishermen.
Yeah, and while experts say all fish caught in the Hudson should be cooked before eating, one fisherman shared online that he has spent years making sushi and sashimi from striped bass caught, you see, right there in the Hudson. No.
He explained he began experimenting with Hudson River sushi in 2014 and insists most diners would not be able to recognize the difference between the Hudson caught fish and restaurant quality.
Speaking of restaurant, how long before there is a restaurant in Manhattan called Hudson River Sushi? And they're plucking them from the Hudson and serving them up. How long?
I give it 6 months.
Ooh, I don't even give it that long. I give it like 2 weeks.
Okay.
You know somebody's already applied for that business license. As soon as that news came down that I can get my fish right from the Hudson and sell that to people, they're jumping. Actually, Mark McLean, let's go into business.
Mark's on board.
Start a fishery.
He's nodding. Yeah.
All right. Let's turn to a new sport that is turning heads and gaining traction.
Described as a contest between brains and brawn, people are taking part in an inter-club chess boxing.
With alternate rounds of chess and boxing, participants win by knockout or checkmate, whichever comes first.
This past month, the inaugural interclub chess boxing event took place in Brooklyn, and you're seeing it there.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we have to keep reading because I have questions. The event was not an officially sanctioned tournament with cash prizes or belts on the line, but rather a duel fought purely for fun and for challenge.
It's become so popular among athletes that lessons are being offered.
Yeah, the one and a half classes combine high-intensity cardio, technical ring work, and strategic chess training every Sunday morning for $40.
Contestants alternate between 11 rounds of chess and boxing 5 rounds for 3 minutes each.
Now, when time expires, contestants pause their match, don boxing gloves, and step into the ring before it's back to the game board.
Victory is achieved through knockout, checkmate, time forfeit on the chess clock, resignation in either discipline or referee stoppage.
Depending on who you ask, athletes have different opinions on which aspect of this sport is most important, having boxing skills or knowing the game of chess.
NYC has 3 major chess boxing clubs with hundreds of members.
While some people online are calling this extremely dumb, others are rather impressed with the amount of skill that it takes. I thought that we were going to be moving our chess pieces and then swinging.
That would be cool. That would be very
cool.
Human chess.
Ooh. Oh, human chess boxing.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Okay. I like that game.
Thanks.
We should come up with that.
Yeah.
You and I against Mark McLean.
Yeah, and then we'll do that while you guys are busy also doing your restaurant business.
running the fish shop.
The Hudson River Fish Shop.
So gross. Moving along to Hooters and their official attempt to rebrand as family friendly.
You sure? After years of controversy surrounding the restaurant chain's image and uniforms, the CEO announced the company is working to rebrand as a more neighborhood place.
Okay. According to the CEO, Hooters is a beach-themed place centered around the Hooters girls, good food, and being an easy place to relax that many families, singles, and couples frequent. Something tells me your girlfriends are not getting a say in this decision of where we eat.
This is a nightmare. The chain's leadership says they're trying to steer away from the butt cheeks hanging out era and turn to something that feels a little more wholesome. Honestly, that wasn't the part that I think people were worried about.
It wasn't. It certainly wasn't. The changes will eliminate the iconic short shorts worn by servers as a way to rid themselves of over-sexualized branding. What about those super tight tops? We gonna do anything about those?
Other changes will include decor and menu adjustment. I've never seen a Hooters menu before.
No?
What's...
Have you ever eaten at a Hooters?
Why would I go to a Hooters?
Okay, I'm just saying.
Have you?
Yes. Yes.
What? No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Couple of times.
Why?
Ashley says to giggle. The announcement follows Hooters filed for Chapter 11.
There we go.
Chapter 11 bankruptcy last year and continues to face significant financial challenges.
Some fans online think the chain should probably just call it quits on the brand, maybe venture into a whole different restaurant.
Oh, what kind of restaurant?
I don't know.
Okay. Others say Hooters without the stereotypical outfits isn't Hooters, and asking the CEO not to give it up. Honestly, though, Hooters without those outfits, it's just a bad chain restaurant.
Yeah. Well,
do we need it?
I don't know. Maybe they should work on the food. Maybe that should be the goal. That's the goal.
All these years, they've been missing a chef, somebody to create a menu.
I mean, well, like what? They're just like
it's all deep fried. It's all deep
they're
fried.
They're like microwaving anytizers in the back and just like,
anytizers.
Is that what they're called in the freezer?
Appetizers?
No, like the.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like the brand.
Oh, see,
they're like little pizza bagels and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're just like, here you go, and everybody's fine with it.
All I can think of is The Office when Michael Scott went and ordered the chicken breast sandwich.
Why is that funny, Dan? Why?
Because it is.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
When Arc Rochester returns, we are learning more about Eastman School of Music's 50th annual International Trumpet Guild Conference that kicks off today.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Awesome. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, pleasure. All right, here's your opening again. Flash, bam. They'll all be saying it at home. You will too.
9:48 this morning. This week, the Eastman School of Music is hosting the 50th annual International Trumpet Guild Conference, bringing more than 50 world-class artists from around the globe to Rochester for a week of performances, education, and of course, community.
This morning, we're getting a special preview of the conference and how you can see some of the upcoming shows. We're joined now by conference director Rebecca Wilt and internationally acclaimed soloist Jens Lindman. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Great to be here.
This is really, really exciting. Tell us a little bit about what people can expect.
Well, we are celebrating our 50th anniversary this year, and we chose Eastman because of its iconic venues, the beautiful Kodak Hall, Kilbourne Recital Hall. We are always encouraging the public to get involved with what we're doing. And so particularly this year, we wanted to offer up more concerts for them to attend. So that starts tonight with what we call Cancer Blows. And it's literally blowing cancer away. It was started by one of our great friends, Ryan Anthony, who was diagnosed with multiple myeloma in what year was that? 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And they gave him about 6 months to live. And through development of drugs that his foundation raised, he lived over 8 years. Wow. And so this is a celebration of his foundation, which his wife continues. We bring in the Eastman Jazz Orchestra. We've got a chamber orchestra. We've got over 15 trumpet soloists tonight, and so we encourage everybody to join us. There's Ryan on screen right now, playing Gabriel's Oboe of all things, which is one of the iconic songs of Cancer Blows. We also have concerts that continue through the week. There's one each day that the public can attend, and they're all held in Kodak Hall.
For someone who may be unfamiliar, tell us, give us a little background on the International Trumpet Guild.
It was started in 1975 by David Hickman, who's one of the big iconic trumpet players of our time. He has since retired, but is still involved. But they wanted a way to form an organization where people that play the trumpet all over the world could get together with a sense of community, a sense of service, and come together and hear clinics, hear workshops, master classes, and concerts. It started very small, and it has grown into this very big event now, and we're expecting over 1,500 trumpeters this year at the conference.
That's remarkable.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to admit, I'm like geeking out over the trumpet here because it's really, really cool. You've got, is it a marble mouthpiece?
It's made of polymethyl metacrylate. That's a big word. Go to the Google to look it up, but it is customized. And of course, the bell has Cancer Blows on it as a tribute to the foundation that Ryan started. And as well as Rebecca, pardon me, that we're having this incredible, there's 1,200 trumpet players who are descending on Rochester this week. So the idea of it being community and sharing that community with everybody here is the whole premise behind why the ITG is here.
That's fantastic.
How long have you been performing?
Since I was in grade school. I mean, I started as a band geek. I'm still a band geek. In fact, everybody that's a musician here this week started in the bands. And nobody starts because they wanted to become a professional. They did it for the community of playing with other kids, being a band nerd. And we're continuing to be that. The benefit of being a professional, of course, is that we now get to share that, not just the nerdiness, but obviously the music and how music affects and impacts people.
Sure.
What is it like when you get all of those trumpet players together? Is it just like one big, family reunion, so to speak?
Yes, it's exactly what it is. It feels, for me, it feels like coming home. You get to see people that you don't see throughout the year, but everybody descends this one time of year, and everybody loves hanging together at the end of the day and has breakfast together in the morning. It's literally like one big happy family, but we're starting to try to find more ways to share that with the community, including tonight at 5:15. If you do a drive-by, Parcel 5, you will hear opening fanfare that was written specifically for the 50th anniversary, and there'll be about 200 trumpet players standing out in the lawn playing this fanfare, which will last 2 minutes.
What time again?
5:15 p.m., Parcel 5.
5:15 p.m., Parcel 5. That sounds really good. And I feel like every get-together you guys have, it's a very noisy event. It's not quiet.
There's nobody in the hotel that accepts any complaints at the front desk from people practicing. So yeah, we're very, very loud people.
Very good. That's what we would expect.
And we would love to encourage folks to just check it out by going to our website, itgconference.org. But every concert that's open to the public can be purchased 1 hour before the concert times start. You can just walk up, and we've got people there that can sell you tickets to all of the events.
That's
terrific.
Wonderful. Thank you both so much for coming in. As we head to break, we will be getting a very special performance. We're really, really excited. What are you going to be playing?
Going to play one of the greatest tunes ever written, made famous by Nat King Cole, called Orange Colored Sky. Your audience at home can yell flash, bam, alakazam. I'll cue them when it happens. And that's going to happen with the famed Eastman Jazz Orchestra tonight and right now in the studio.
Sounds good. We'll let you take it away.
All right. Flash, bam, alakazam. Flash, bam, alakazam.
Clean up after yourself.
No.
What are you talking about?
Dan's an easy scare.
Hey. All right. This is not pick on Dan Day.
Why? You were so mean to us yesterday.
What? I was not. No, I made you guys cook appropriately so the food would turn out
Made you guys cook appropriately.
Dan brought the food.
He did. Come on, he was like a little harsh.
Whoa.
We all can be that way sometimes.
Oh, man, that does it for us here on Arc Rochester. Make sure to wake up with us again tomorrow morning, starting at 4:57 over on
13 WHAM ABC. We have much more live local news coming up later today for 13 WHAM News at midday. Is that you?
No.
Who's here.